Nope. We might be back birding. I think we are. Somehow, some way, we are back. We had a major technical difficulty. Our entire internet in the entire booth went out. We were able to go to our plan C, I think, and get it back. But what we're looking at now is we're in the top half of the 7th inning with the Fighting Indians leading the Treasure Coast Titans 4-2. We have Austin Johnson on first base after a walk from Hunter Paris. And this is Blaze McBride up. He's the 9-hole hitter as he swings and misses. And he's got an 0-2 count.
Yes, and that walk went full count, and there was a couple of borderline pitches that did not go Hunter Paris' way, but nonetheless, he's at runner on first, and we got the double play in order right here. Squaring over with 2 strikes. Huh?
Ground ball to Paris, who rifles it over first, able to get the first out of the inning.
So what do you think about that, Chris? Down 2 strikes, nobody out in your bunt?
With 2 strikes, that's the tough part for me. I kind of like it, getting the runner over, because really one swing of the bat from your leadoff batter, Anthony Martin's here, who we can tell is a real athlete.
Number 2, Anthony Martin.
You can tie the game up, but
we could also tie him up from first then.
It's true.
So I'm not a big fan of the bunt. With down 2, with down 1, sure. 6th inning down 2, sure. But with 7th inning down 2, I like to see him swing the bat.
Okay, coach.
So sorry to the 3 people that are watching us. Apologize to everybody. Here we go. Camera shutting down there going into the 7th inning.
It's been a pretty smooth operation until an important part of the game. As Paris comes set and delivers ball 1. Must have been high.
Nice pitch.
There we go. We got a 1-1 count. 1 out here on Anthony Martin. There we go. There's strike 2.
Big pitch right here from Hunter.
Ooh, a breaking ball in the dirt. A great block by Mosier. It's going to make Johnson retreat back to second.
Yeah, and as a runner right there, you can't get thrown out at third right in the situation. Now, if that's a 1-run game, still probably not going to chance that. Maybe early in the game you could chance that, but that's a good block by Mosier. Kept it in front, kept it in the circle, as Coach Ray Hall would say.
Oh, swing and a miss, and that's strike 3. To Anthony Martin, who's probably the most dangerous hitter on this team.
That's a big out. That is a big out.
Top half of the 7th inning. Birdie, guess what? We're an out away from winning the district.
We are. All right. For the regular season.
For the regular season, that's
still got to do the playoffs no matter what.
I'm sorry, we're an out away from being the 1 seed.
And playing for Pierce Central at home. A team that we've handed pretty easily.
Foul ball back and out of play almost hits us in the face.
But districts, still games still start 0-0, and it's never easy whether you got Centennial, Central, or Treasure Coast.
Nope. Brandon Ortiz calls time. Ortiz is 1 for 3 on the night. As the 2-hitter, he got the first hit of the ball game, a single in the 1st inning, but flew out to Max Swords in the 3rd, struck out in the 5th. See if he can be 1 for 4 on the night, Bernie. What do you say?
That's what we're hoping up here.
Another breaking ball. Another great play by Mosier. Wow, they probably could have had him.
Yeah, that runner's getting a little off too.
If you're the tying run, I get it.
But you're not.
You're not the tying run. Why are you 100 feet off?
I don't say it means nothing because it does mean a little bit, but it means nothing. So stay your butt on second and Let the hitter do his thing here.
Swinging, hit the center.
This ball needs to go to second, not home.
Oh no, they're trying to throw him. Cut! Oh my gosh. Harris not back there to back up the throw. The ball gets around, and now the tying run is at second base. And that is not what the Fighting Indians had planned for.
No, and I could tell you about 4 negatives on that play.
Oh, yeah.
Ben Stroh needs to come to second base. Sure, everyone wants to throw a guy out the play. That's great and all. But you got to win the game. And you got to keep that runner at first there. You know, the second part is Augers got to cut that ball.
Yeah.
There's no reason that ball. Mosher needs a call cut. And Hunter Paris needs to be behind the plate. So, now I'm not saying if he's behind the plate, the ball, you know, he still doesn't move to second, but he wasn't going to second, even on the throw. So now we got ourselves a much tighter ball game than we should.
Because of one play and a multitude of mistakes on that one play. That's Hunter Paris' first earned run of the season. We'll see how he rebounds here with a tying run in scoring position at second base. A big swing and a miss from TJ Kurd, the DH, who's singled in the 5th and scored a run. He's 1 for 3 on the night. He does have a strikeout in the 1st. He ended the 3rd inning with a ground ball back to Casey Swords. Swinging a pop-up to the infield. Who's got it? C.J. Augers calling it. He almost gets run into by T.J. Kurd. Augers able to make the catch, and that's the game, folks. The Fighting Indians defeat the Treasure Coast Titans 4-3.
And the coach is not happy. That ball's got to be called interference. He ran into him. You have to let the fielder field the freaking ball.
So you're taking a look at Chris Rahal right now.
Happy.
Arguing over at first. Is that Chris? Who is that over at first?
That is Chris. That is a blown call. That ball's... You got to at least throw your hands up saying you acknowledge it. He made the catch. It's irrelevant. But, man, he drops that ball. You know how hard it is to catch a fly ball to begin with? Now you get ran into right while it's coming down.
Chris Rahal may be the first high school coach in history to get thrown out of the game after the game. He did not get thrown out, but he is at risk. He is chirping at that first base umpire, and he's still yelling at him.
Yeah,
and the umpire's walking down with him.
And that's Jerry's yelling at. They're good friends. He's a great umpire.
He just missed one there.
Yeah, you simply just throw your hands up, say, hey, just acknowledge, know that we have interference if he doesn't catch it. But luckily we caught it, and we're going home. And maybe we'll have a light practice. Maybe Coach Ray Hall will be nice to us, and we'll have a light practice in the morning because we are the #1 seed, and that is a great feeling.
Well, what an amazing game there by the Fighting Indians. They took a 4-0 lead at one point. The Treasure Coast Titans came back. They scored 1 in the 4th, 1 in the 6th, and 1 in the 7th, and really got us sweating up here. But they were not able to plate that 4th run. They did have the tying run in scoring position on that last play, which was highly controversial. Chris Rahal is still very upset. But needless to say, the Fighting Indians come out of this victorious. Again, Fighting Indians 4, Treasure Coast Titans 3.
The Fighting Indians will be your 1 seed, and they will host Fort Pierce Central right here at the reservation probably my guess would be May 7th. May 7th or 8th, right around there. It's either that Tuesday or Wednesday, second weekend of May. And the winner of that game will play the winner of Treasure Coast Centennial 2 days later, right here at the reservation as well. So we'll have 2 games that week at the reservation. Hopefully we'll be doing both those games live here on YouTube.
Yeah.
We'll have to wait and see. There's playoffs are a little bit different, but we hope to be doing it for you guys. And our next broadcast won't be for a little bit, actually.
Yeah, we got a couple home games that Bertie and I aren't able to make, but what do we got next, Bertie?
Well, actually, you'll be doing senior night here the 23rd solo, or maybe Washington can come out for that. And
yeah, Washington give me a hand with the broadcast. I'll do the play-by-play. I'll go Vince Scully style all alone, but I'll keep you guys somewhat entertained. I'll tell you guys childhood stories about me and Bertie. How about that?
Well,
don't think Bertie.
You might want to lose. You might want to lose a couple audience on that.
Oh, what we got here? I think we've got the player of the game coming up for our post-game interview. We're just getting set up here. We kind of we kind of dropped the ball here. We're getting all set up. We're gonna have a chat here with CJ Auger, who hit that 3-run home run in the second inning to give the Fighting Indians a 3-0 lead.
No second player yet here. All right, we'll rock with CJ then. Have a seat, bud. Watch it.
We're just getting everything set up here. We're gonna have a little chat with CJ Auger and possibly a second player. Is that somebody else popping up? Look who it is.
Pitcher. That would have been my guess. Those two. Casey, I jumped you there.
So for those of you at home that don't know, we usually interview these players after the game. Depending on who the player of the game is, we don't know who it's going to be. We get a surprise, so we kind of like keep our eyes on the door and see who's going to pop through there. And today we have Casey Swords and CJ Auger. Casey, the starting pitcher on the night, getting the victory, and CJ Auger hitting the big-time 3-run home run. Here we go, folks. I think we've got you on camera now. So let's start with Casey. How'd it feel out there, man? You're dealing.
Felt great. Knew from the beginning. Just a lot of confidence in big games like this. I love it. Love the feeling, big crowd. So I love the feeling.
Yeah, that's probably definitely your biggest start of the season. District game, Friday night at home against, I don't want to say the best team in our district because there's definitely the second best team in the district.
Absolutely.
Vera's the 1 seed now.
Absolutely.
Clinched that tonight. That's night. Central lost, so you guys will play Central first round right here at the reservation. So. Yeah, tough opponent, man. You see Martins, he knocked him out early. I don't know, something with his hammer. We saw him limping on that ball, the dropped ball on the infield, and didn't go back out to the mound. But it was nice to knock him out early. But then that pitcher came in and kind of settled you guys down a little bit. Walker, is it Walker?
Yeah.
So you bats died down a little bit. But take us into that was it 6th inning? 6th inning, struck out the side, or no, 5th inning.
Yeah, struck out the side in order. We thought we weren't sure you were going to come out for the 5th. You come out, 1, 2, 3, boom, boom, boom. That was actually your 4th strikeout in a row because you got the 3rd out and the 5th via strikeout. So how'd that feel coming out there in the 5th inning? All of a sudden, man, you're just like on fire.
Yeah, I mean, had to kick in extra boosters and get a little tired. Just gotta have the grit.
Do you know how many pitches you threw tonight?
I do not.
How many do you think? I want to hear a guess.
Your guess? 84.
84. How many do you think, CJ?
I was thinking in the 80s.
In the 80s?
Like 82.
95 pitches tonight.
Ooh.
Oh,
Hey,
I know. We weren't sure what the FHSAA regulations are and how old technically you were and all that. We didn't know if you were going to be able to come back out for the 6th inning. So great job. CJ, talk to us about that home run, man. That was the difference maker tonight.
What was it when you hit out?
It was fastball.
Where was it?
Middle up.
Fastball.
He's licking his chops right now talking about it.
You've seen it again, aren't you? You've seen it right now. It's just street touch. You don't see us. You see that. You see that pitch. Yeah, you got a pitch you like, and you really drove it. Man, I think I got out in a hurry. That thing is out. Win, no win, out of pretty much any high school stadium.
I wasn't sure at first. We started slicing a little bit.
Worried that was going to cut foul, huh?
And then your second at bat, you absolutely hit a rope to Martins, who went over the 3rd. And a 2-hop backhand, deep 3rd base. Man, I don't know if did you see the play or you too busy
I watched
running?
him.
Man, that was an amazing play. So really, you should have been 2 for 2 with a double, but he robbed you there. But man, that home run was nice because it set the tone right there. You guys, you had 2 runners on. Were they on 2nd or 3rd? No, 1st and 2nd. Because you showed bunt the first time.
Yeah, we were talking about that up there. Like, wow, glad he didn't square around again.
So we even talked about sometimes coach will call a bunt, whether it's a bunt take or a bunt they just missed or whatever it is. And the pitcher, your mindset sometimes, Casey might just like, oh, this guy's bunting. I'm just going to throw it right there. And maybe that's what it is. And CJ, you did not miss it, my friend. And that ball was absolutely tattooed, and we loved it. And
one thing I want to ask is the very last play of the game. Pop up to you. Yeah. Runner's coming barreling down the line.
I didn't even see him sign it.
What was contact made?
Contact was made right before I called it.
So yes, that's the ball's coming down. Now I won't ask you what you said to him as you're running back. Are we saying to the team, just saying go Vera?
I'm saying go Vera.
I love it, man. I love it.
That's my team.
Yeah, because you never, as a runner, you got to get out of the fielder's way. It's your job to get out of the fielder's way, and he almost ran in the baseline to make contact. And I know Coach Chris was a little disappointed that no interference was called. We were talking about on air as well. So, man, I don't know how you held on to it. Me, I would have been yelling at the umpire, "Where's my interference?" But because I wouldn't have held on to it. But nice catch, man. You've been nice defensively. I know we had Peter Holden over there at first last year. Great defensively, and you've just kept up with that. And Casey, we now have 1A with Hunter Patterson and 1B with Nick Saldonio.
We might have 1C.
We don't have a 2. I think we got 1C after tonight. So way to go. And got a busy week next week. Got 3 games again next week as we played 3 games this week. But we do have a couple northern teams. But that Monday team, they're always in the state. I think from New York. They're always in the state championship or runner-up game almost every year. So they're not going to be a pushover for sure. And guys know Palm Bay's. Palm Bay's not a pushover either. At that bandbox they play at, right, Casey? You don't like pitching that? I don't think you have to worry about pitching that game. And then Friday we got, I think they're from Illinois. But another busy week, and you guys continue to keep scoring and pitching well, and you guys will be fine. You guys got anything to say? Any shout-outs? Or? No.
Good.
All right, well,
congratulations to you guys. How about that?
Yeah. All right. You're welcome.
I got something for Casey. Was this the first game you got to pitch and your brother was in the outfield behind you?
It was.
Yeah.
For the varsity, that was pretty cool, huh?
We had one ball that ball came out of your hands and landed in his.
That was a terrible route.
Yeah.
Did you teach him that route? I would have scared too. I'm like, oh my god, that ball's gonna land.
He knew better. If he would have dropped it at home, it would have been a nice night.
It would not be a happy Friday night at the home at the Source house. I love it. That's brotherly love right there, right? All right, well, thank you guys.
Thank you, sir.
You guys are awesome, and good luck next week. And go Vera.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, great game. Yeah, great job. Yeah. All right, so that's going to do it from us here at the reservation. Fighting Indians defeating the Treasure Coast Titans 4-3 and clinching the #1 seed in the 9A District, or I'm sorry, 9 District 7, 9A District 7. I finally got it right. Class 9A District 7.
I know it's 9A. I don't know what the district is. I don't never really cared, but
Vero Beach Fighting Indians clinching the Class 9A District 7 first seed. So that's going to do it from us here at the reservation. We will see you guys in a couple weeks.
yeah. See ya.